Well, I will explain that just as soon as we get the shaft dug all the way back up to the basement. Let's go ahead and wall this off again. The water can stay. Alright. Hope that's not too high. We'll find out our first trip down. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and light things up on the way down. I'll at least try to be a little more safe this time. As opposed to just doing the 1x1, we'll do the 4x4, or 2x2 rather. So we hopefully don't run into any surprise caves. I'm hoping there aren't any in this spot, but just in case, we'll play it safe. Torches. More torches. I just realized I should go and refill my buckets when we get down there. Maybe there was something I forgot when I was looking at that thing. More torches. We're starting to get close. Yep, about another 20 or so. You'll notice I don't have any ladders and I'm not using any. It's because I don't exactly plan on getting back up this way. Plan on getting back to our tunnel. Yep. Well, there's a cave nearby. Hopefully we're not going to run into it. Ooh. I didn't see anything. How about you guys? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. I guess that'll just have to stay since there is no way I'm coming back down here just to fix that. I will at least get rid of the gravel. That's just ugly looking stuff. Okay. Down to our last iron pick for the moment. No. There we go. More torches. Aha! We are here! Finally! Go ahead and place some of the last torches. Alright. And now... Whee! Alright. If you're still not entirely sure what this is, allow me to head up and show you. Let's see. Looks like the next spot for torches is right where I put the water. And I got a sign there, so... better this way. Alright. Let's head back up real quick, which is definitely what I mean, since this water ladder is so quick. Alright. Now that we're down here, we want to get back to the tunnel real quick. But that's so slow. Oh no! Okay, that's what I thought. I do need to move this down one. Darn. Anyway, the way it will work once I move it down one is the water instantly drops your acceleration to about the same that you would get trying to swim up or down in water. So, when you drop these couple blocks, you drop safely without any harm. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and off-screen me fixing this, and I will show you guys how it's supposed to work properly. Okay, it has now been adjusted. I'm not crazy about the too high ceiling here, but it's all in the name of safety, so I will live with it. Let's head back up quickly again. Love these water ladders. So glad it worked out my first try. And now, let's give this thing a real shot. Oh no! Ahaha! And I am perfectly safe. No damage. I love it. So as I said, yeah, I first noticed this on one of Avidya Zen's videos. I think he was actually putting out some tips and tricks on his channel. And he actually did it with ladders the first time, but then as a note in his channel description, he said you should really try and switch this up to signs, because you can actually get caught on the top of a sign and go splat. So if you guys want to try this out, always use signs, since you can pass through them. I love this trick. Also my first time trying it, but very handy. And now you guys might kind of understand what I was talking about with the glass earlier. The only thing I'm not sure about is, do I want this to go from the house all the way down? Or am I okay taking the ladder down to here, and then using this to go down if I need to? Because if I wanted to come down here, and I wanted to do it quickly, I could jump down, but how do I create a little stop for myself without, say, creating a second one right here? And I don't really want to do that. I do like this. So much fun. Whee! I could do that for a little while. Almost makes the water ladder seem slow, which is weird. Okay. So yeah, do a super drop. Woohoo! That's a lot of fun. So glad we didn't run into hardly any caves on the way down. Alright, so the question is, do I keep this as it is or not? Let's see, how slow is this? It's not too bad. I guess I don't need a quick drop to here. So maybe instead we just leave this as a quick drop to down there. And I forgot to fill my infinite spring again. I'll be right back. Whee! Or rather, my buckets from the infinite spring. Oh, that's so convenient. Okay, that's better. Let's see. I guess we can go ahead and leave the drop connected all the way from here down to the bottom, but if we want to get into the basement, we'll have to use just the ladders. I think I'm okay with that, so... looks like I need to go up one more. Yep. Okay. And so it doesn't kind of stick out and look all eyesore-like. Jump. Jump. Thank you. We will go ahead and fill it in Or at least box it in with glass. Yeah, I think I like this. Would love to hear what you guys think. Let's hope I don't mess up any. That's okay. And yeah, I know I don't need the corners, but I kind of want the nice shape of a box out here too. Not just on the inside on the way down. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah, okay, I can still reach. Nice. Wow. Are you seriously telling me I only needed one stack? That's kind of funny after I went and smelted like 6. Oh, no way. Exactly 64. Okay, that's just too perfect. Alright, well, there we go. We now have rapid access to our tunnel both down and up. Awesome. I think we can just about call this a complete chapter. We now have a secure way to get from spawn to home. And once we're home, we have a secure way to get from the tunnel into the house. Let's give this thing another shot. Whee! Oh, that's so fun. Okay. And you see, I actually had to widen the tunnel a little bit because this stuck out. And I had it cobble at first, but that was just kind of ugly. So I figured let's do glass. That way you can at least see through it, see down the tunnel. So what I might do off screen is go ahead and clean this up all the way down, make it just 4 wide. Leave everything else 3 wide, but make this 4. And then just go ahead and finish cleaning up the area. Also, I think what I'll do is I will go ahead and consolidate all the things in all the chests that I've made throughout this chapter up at the house. So like stuff in this little station down here, stuff at the station underneath the spawn house, and the 2 chests in the spawn house itself. So yeah. Do all this. Oh, I forgot to mention way back. I actually went ahead and cleaned up the hallway all the way down. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed. If you didn't, well, I did. And I did actually try and dig behind all the dirt. And you know what I found behind all the dirt? A stack of dirt. So, yeah. I'm not too crazy about digging behind dirt to find resources anymore. I spent so much time in my private world, my original world, when I started way back in September, I think, digging dirt and gravel, just trying to find all the little goodies behind it. And honestly, the amount of shovels you go through and the time it takes is not worth whatever it is you find back there. At least in my opinion. I don't know. That's just me. Now, let's see. Let's do this now that I think we're basically done. I think I want to try out the entire system. So let's head up real quick. Very nice. Oh yeah. Okay. Drop off the rest of our smooth stone. And I think I left a bunch of stuff over here. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and drop stuff here. That'll make it easier to find later. Okay. I got everything dropped off now. The sun is starting to set, and the moon is beginning to rise. Alright. Yep, we have nothing on us. Let's go see if we can find some friends. Of course, whenever you're looking for them, you can never find them. So, I think on second thought... Ooh, black sheep. Ooh, but I want to test the system. Stay there, I'll be back. No sense in having a system like this if it doesn't work, so... Oh no! Oh no! Alright. Let's try this from front to end. Build faster. Alright, here we are on the spawn hut. Or whatever name we are going to finally settle upon. We have cows, we have smoothed out water all the way up. Got a nice safe place to start in. We have grass starting to grow out here. Very cool. And then we duck down here into our tunnel, into the basement. Past the Smeltmaster 5000. And we take a trip down our new tunnel right through the middle of the ocean. Or the sea, or the inlet, or whatever this body of water is. It's a little slow. But hey, we are safe. It's the middle of the night. And there's not a single thing that can spawn in here to attack us. Yeah. No. I left the airlock open. Alright. Yep, the moon is still rising. Okay, we are now back to being underground instead of underwater. We come this way. We pass the house side station. Take a look around. Ooh, I left some iron here. I will take that. Pass by cave number 1. See a torch. Coming up to cave number 2. See some iron down there. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. And here we are. How do we get home? We take our water ladder, of course. Oh, yeah. And we are home safe and sound. Okay. And I need to do this one more time. Whee! That's so much fun. It's like there is no way you can actually jump that distance in Minecraft anywhere and still survive, unless it's like 3 deep water. You do this, and oh, that's so much fun. Okay, guys, I think I am ready to call this the end of a chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I know I certainly enjoyed building all this, even though the water for the tunnel was a little frustrating at times. We had a lot of new music this chapter, had a lot of fun, built some crazy things, and yeah. I'm going to do a little cleanup off screen, some consolidation like I said, and I will be back later, for me anyway, a few seconds for you, with your choices for Chapter 5. Alright guys, I'll be back soon. Okay guys, I am back. It has actually been about a week for me, but like I promised, only a few seconds for you. It's always hard to find time to record during the week, but don't worry, I did take some of my free time that I had, and did the things I promised, and a little bit more. But before I get into any of that, I wanted to go over one quick thing. I did finally install one mod, just to ease the aggravation factor. Probably kind of hard to see at night, but... Actually, it's very hard to see at night. Let me go ahead and cut to day, and I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, we are finally back to morning. That was a very boring night for me, but luckily, once again, it was only a few seconds for you guys. Anyway, the mod I installed, let's see, kind of hard to see here with our wonderful forest on the roof, but let me go ahead and jump out here, somewhere, and point it out to you. This is a very simple mod, doesn't really affect much of anything in the gameplay, but you might notice the clouds seem to be a little bit higher than they used to be. Well, I went ahead and installed higher clouds, or cloud control, whichever one. I'll put a link in the description, just so you guys know. But basically, this moves the clouds to, I believe, 5 or 7 blocks above the build limit, so they're somewhere sitting around 130 something. And this is now going to permanently remove the clouds from our house. I've been so happy to have this in. It's I mean, it was just so annoying. I mean, we'd be down on the ground floor, and the clouds would be 2 above my head. And it's like, really? I just want to jump up and look at something? Nope, I'm in the clouds. Anyway, before I get into all the work I did off screen, I wanted to go ahead and be redundant, and jump into the choices for Chapter 5. So let's go ahead and get to those, and pick a good place to just stare out the window. Yes, that'll do nicely. Okay. Number 1, explore some caves. We've run across quite a few of them in this chapter, and we still have our original cave back from Chapter 2. We could go explore any one of those, so I'll leave it up to you guys which one you would like to see if you vote for this one. Number 2, go take advantage of that spider dungeon, or zombie dungeon, or whatever it turns out to be, and build a factory of some sort. If it turns out to be spiders, a string dungeon. If it's zombies, a feather dungeon, which would be very helpful for turning all our surplus flint into arrows. And finally, number 3. Yes, there's only going to be 3 this chapter. Explore new chunks. Basically, go out and just wander. See what the world has for us. As much as I've enjoyed building, I'm starting to get antsy. I want to get out there, I want to see things. I'm sure a number of you guys agree with me, so I'm going to leave it to you where to explore, because I kind of want to go see the birch trees, and the pine trees, and the evergreens, and I want to see the new stuff Notch put in there recently. And I really would like to find some pumpkins. You guys know how much I love pumpkins. Anyway, I'll leave it to you guys which ones you want to pick, or rather, where we should explore. I mean, you could even just go off and pick a direction. Like, say, let's get up here and take a look. Up here, when we were first building the house, you might recall I looked off in this direction and saw those hills over there, those mountains. We could go over there. We could just randomly get in a boat and go off that way, or go off that way. It doesn't really matter to me, so when you guys vote, be sure to let me know what you would like to see in relation to that. Now, before I go ahead and get into the next part where I show off everything I've done, I wanted to kind of warn you guys, this might be a little boring for those of you who have been kind of getting, well, a little tired of Chapter 4 and are ready to move on. So I would say give it a couple minutes, and if you're bored, then go ahead, stop the video, and go down to the comments section below. Vote for your choice by either thumbing up, I should say, the choice I leave in the poll, or just kind of type it out in a comment. And if you do have any specifics you'd like to see for that particular option, that particular choice, go ahead and leave it as a response to that particular poll option, so I'll see it. Now, to get started, we'll do something simple. We'll just start down here. I have done a few things. You might see one right now. To start off, I'll just do something extra boring and show you what's in the chests. Not really going to do anything, just a couple seconds, what we got in here. Moving on to the tools. We have plenty of cobblestone again. I am so happy of that. See, we got some extra of these. Got some more of that. Screw the gravel. We've got sand and stuff. And this is sandstone. Don't have a lot, but I figured since we moved the dirt, which I'll show you in a second, we might as well do something else with this. And here we have a bunch of black wool. This is actually surplus, and I'll explain why it's surplus later. And I finally did something with this, as you can see. I finally smelted up the bricks and did something with them. No, it's not a fireplace, and I'll explain that later. And snow. Alright, that was nice and boring. Let's move on to something more exciting. Added a little guardrail here for our quick drop, and capped off our water supply here. Alright, since we're still up here, let me go ahead and show you out here. As I was doing all this stuff, I realized, I was getting really tired of seeing those dirt rods coming out of the house as safety, and given that this was our nice new extension to the mountain, I wanted to be able to actually enjoy it. So I extended the fence a little bit. And what I like about this little trick is you can actually still see down and through. It's actually a pretty simple trick to pull off. You basically just throw down a block, dirt usually, throw down your fence post, and then kind of sneak out over the edge, break the dirt block, and the fence posts remain floating. I also went ahead and added some entries, kind of like that, on both sides, just to help keep the creepers away. And yes, I did finally go ahead and put torches every 4th space, just because I am sick of things spawning in front of my house. Our house. Now behind me, you may remember I was asking a question a couple episodes ago about whether or not you guys liked it. Now someone left a comment, and it kind of sparked an idea in my head. Wanted to thank Max the Hat for that. And we have now our first official historical marker. It is now protected by the Minecraft government and any other government body that deals with torchwood. Okay. Let me just go ahead and show you the other side. Funny story about while I was building this part of the fence. I had auto sneak on, you know, where you lock it in with Alt. And, well, apparently the mobs have some sort of, I don't know, gravity emitter thingy that, ooh, yeah. Okay, see? See, I was sneaking. You saw that. Some sort of intense gravity thing below there in the caves, I'm guessing. And it yanked me right off and I died. Again. So yeah, we might have to go down there and disable that one day. Or at least see if there's caves down there and kill all the mobs. Okay. Now the basement, I've done a little bit of work on it. I went ahead and took a bunch of ideas that you guys left and kind of put a bunch together. Now this will probably be a lot to take in real quick, so I'm gonna head down there, give you guys a quick little look around, and I'll explain a couple things. You'll notice quite a few differences to start off with. There we go. Kind of go ahead and give you a little bit of a look around. I think it looks really nice. So I wanted to start off by, let's see, I have a list here. I want to start off by thanking DeBomb, let's see, 4789 for his suggestion about the smooth stone ceiling. I probably would have done that, but considering all the work I've done and that you'll get to see all of it eventually, doing that was just a little bit too much extra work to go into, so I might go ahead and do that between chapters 5 and 6. But anyway, you can now see I did use the bricks like I said. We have plenty left as you saw, so we can still make a fireplace. I actually tried to put a fireplace in the back corner over there, but couldn't really come up with a design I was happy with. So if you guys know of any good designs, anything that would look good in this corner, fireplace style, go ahead and, I don't know, make a video and send it to me in a PM, just take a screenshot of something and send that to me. Just any ideas you guys have of designs that would look really cool in here, because I don't know, I was not happy with anything I came up with, so yeah. Let's see, the pool. Zion Steel kind of gave me that idea. I don't think this is quite what he had in mind, but I kind of like it. And it is 100% spawn proof, because if somehow they can spawn on water, which they can't, there's glass. And if they can somehow spawn on glass, it's covered under torches. So screw you creepers, stay out of my basement! So yes, this was fun. I think it looked kind of nice. Let's see, as far as our little chandelier hanging lamp here, that was Jerry Travis's idea, thank you for that. I tried it with a couple others, but it really only seemed to need the one. I took a number of ideas about windows, so I hope you guys like this. It really brightened up the entire place, so it really worked out quite well. Now you'll notice all the paintings. That came about because, well, this is the mountainside right here, so it wouldn't make sense to have windows there. So I wanted to do something to at least carry the theme of something on the wall. You know, you got a window on the wall, so I have a couple paintings. Mostly just random, threw up whatever looked good. The columns, that was kind of my idea. thought the space could use a little sectioning off, and this seems to do a kind of a nice job on it. Let's see. Aha. Yes. Sorry. Got lost in what I was doing. Decided to add a fountain down here. And yes, that is our very first block of gold. Adds a nice kind of touch of opulence to the whole basement, considering how fancy it all is now. What's also nice is... well, let me step back a second. I was looking for a good place to put an infinite spring. And I tried upstairs, and it just did not look good anywhere I put it. I tried behind the staircase, and it was kind of in the way. So I came down here and was like, okay, the basement. There's a lot of space there. Let's... sorry. Let's go ahead and just put it down here. Well, it didn't really make sense considering how nice this place was looking, so believe it or not, this 3x3 is actually an infinite spring with a fountain on top. Okay. One other thing, you'll notice the floor. It is now entirely double-stacked half blocks, which should be 100% spawn-proof. So I can now finally have the lighting scheme I like without having to have just the random spam all over the floor. Now you guys might notice that and wonder what the heck. Let's see if I can get out here without being attacked. And I can give you guys a little better look on what that is. Are we good? Okay. Added some support beams. I know they're not necessary, but I don't know. It kind of gives this overhang a little bit more sense to it. The basement was a good help, but this really just kind of gives it that nice look of, oh, okay, it makes sense that this dirt is hanging out there now. I also added a little safety thing over here. Same trick, dirt underneath, knock it out once the fence is up, because that's still the straight drop into the pit of great evil. Let's see, what's next? Didn't do much else. Around the house, anyway. Torchwood. Haha. No, hello, zombie. Get off my lawn. Oh my god, my aim. Come here. Thank you. Let's see, can I get the other feather, or arrow? Nice. Alright. Well, let me go ahead and jump down to our tunnel, where you'll see the next bit of changes I've done. Ah yes. This is now 100% dirt. Forgot to mention that. Our basement looks really cool when you jump down. Check it out. For the 0.2 seconds or whatever you got to see it for. So, like I said, I widened the tunnel, and I gotta say, I really like this 4-wide look. I'm not gonna do it anywhere else. I mean, that'd be crazy amounts of work. But it looks really nice. I did do all the consolidation, so the chest in here is empty. The furnaces are empty. Didn't do anything else to the tunnel, but right back there. Go ahead and zoom through this area real quick. Okay, and here we are back at the basement to the spawn hut, which does officially have a name now, which I'll be showing you guys in a second. I have our Smeltmaster 5000, and we have another infinite spring here, just in case we need it. Made another 2 buckets to keep over here. Nothing too special. Now up here, I wanted to thank, let's see, what is it, Zin13 for his idea. It actually turned out to look really nice, so let me go ahead and show you guys. Checkerboard. So thank you, Zin. That was a pretty good idea, and it turned out nicely. And you'll notice over here, this is courtesy of Deleted Space. It was a really cool idea, so we now have our official death counters. And yes, you will notice, I have another sign. Because we will be going there one day. I don't know when. It is not my favorite place in the game. But I know we will be going. because I would also like some lightstone one day. And netherrack would probably be good for the fireplace, too. Alright. What time is it? Why is it always nighttime when I want to show what's outside? Silly game. Alright, one more cut and I will get you guys back to morning, and I will show you what's left. Okay, the sun is just starting to creep up over the horizon, so as that rises, let me go ahead and show you one more thing. I finally went ahead and created a little care package here. We've got some leather armor, a couple swords, and I brought over a stack of arrows. If we ever get some more string, I'm going to go ahead and make another bow, and that'll become part of the care package too. Got some torches, and you'll notice we have a bunch of extra signs. Well, that's mostly in case we run out of space. Also, I wanted to kind of do this one on screen. Yes, the I am an idiot sign. You know, like when you fall down into the pit of great evil, or you set yourself on fire, or anything else that would really qualify for this. So, we now have that one. Alright. Let's see. Let's give it a few more seconds. You guys can hold on a little bit, right? Good. Alright, so I did a little bit of work out here. You'll see a little bit of it peeking out the window right there. Wanted to thank... really, Spider? You're ruining everything. Yeah, you. Alright, because you're going to ruin the tour. Screw you. Haha. Alright. Hope no one takes offense to that. I just really did not want him getting in the way. Alright. Well, that took care of everything. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I wanted to thank Lindhol Marin, I believe I got that right, for the idea outside, which I will get to in a second. I also wanted to go ahead and thank, let's see, what is it here? Alex Kajiro. He had the closest to what I liked for the name of our new... Well, let me go ahead and show you. Resurrection Station. We now have a name for this thing that I can use, but I will probably from time to time still call it the Spawn Shack because I will forget. I will expect you guys to remind me in the comments every time I forget, just to keep me on my toes. Alright, so, as I said, Lindholm Marin, thank you for this idea. He suggested we put a fountain out here. Well, I tried to put one on the beach, but it was too small for what I wanted. So let's go ahead and wander over here. Kind of cleaned up the area. We now have a wishing well, you know, for fun. You can, I don't know, throw some stuff in here, make a wish. Or you can be a douche and just kind of steal everything that's in there. Anyway, added some reeds for effect, ambiance, whatever you want to call it. And here we go. He suggested we put in a fountain. And here you have it. The Lindholm Marin Fountain of Eternity. Not quite the name you were going for, but I hope you like my little change, my little tweak. We now have this little serene thing here we can come and just kind of meditate at after we die to figure out what we did wrong and... Ooh, black sheep. Be right back, guys. Come here. Okay. Did a little landscaping while I was out here too. Added some trees. So it's a very nice little serene area. Okay. I believe that is just about all I did. Hope you guys liked this little quick tour, and hopefully I wasn't talking too fast. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Ah yes, I forgot to show off this one little piece. I did say I was probably going to go through and change up the grass. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that as we walked through. So yes, this was once beach. It is now a lush green field. Over here as well, where I dug up a whole bunch more sand, I added more grass, just because I love the color of it in these biomes that are near our house and our resurrection station. And yeah, I think that's just about it. So I wanted to thank you guys for sticking it out this long, and I really hope, again, that you enjoyed everything that I've done with the place so far. And I look forward to seeing your comments and votes in the comment section below for Chapter 5. I'm sure I've said this already, I believe this is all for Chapter 4, so I will see you guys next time in Chapter 5. So this is Nocturne, and thanks once again for watching, and I will see you later.